Good evening, fuckers. We are back with the next Train Simulator Classic request video, and this one is a request from LaserJetJordan. He is back. I haven't heard from him for a little while, and I think I know why this particular request came along. Over Christmas he posted a train spotting video, which I think was from his local area, from Motherwell, and in it there were quite a few 318s, which I was a bit surprised to see, and I left a comment on the video there saying, you know, it's good to see 318s still up and running, because I thought they were all done and dusted. I mean, the 318s entered service in 1984, so they're getting on a bit. And I think, yeah, me mentioning those in the comment there sort of inspired him, because yes, the request he's asked for is going to pretty much show the 318s in his local station. So we're on West Coast Main Line North. We are starting at Glasgow Central, and our destination is Motherwell. So it is quite a short run. I think it's just over 12 miles. And we are in a Class 318 in the SPT livery. He did specify he wanted the SPT livery. And we're in a 6-car train. Unfortunately, it is starting us on the upper levels. Glasgow Central, we've got upper and lower levels, just like Queen Street, and if it had started us on the lower levels, I think we'd have had more stops and we could have extended the run time a bit, but yeah, we don't get that option in Quick Drive, so it is just a yeah, it is going to be quite a short one, this. Obviously we will stop at all stations on the way, if there are any, between Glasgow Central and Motherwell. I don't know the area at all, so I don't know if there are, but yeah, if there are, we'll be stopping there. As far as the specifics, I've made it as close to yeah, the current conditions as possible, or at least the current conditions down here. Obviously South End is a long old way from Motherwell, so oh well, we'll say it applies to the entire country. So anyway, yeah, so it's winter, it's overcast, it's 10:30, that's not going to make any difference. So that is the setup. It's well, a route that has appeared on this channel on plenty of occasions, but the 318 is making its debut, so we'll see how it does. Let's get this up and running. And here we are. So once we can, here we go, get the train interview. So here is our 318. Get some real sort of PEP vibes off this thing. It's not a PEP EMU, but it really does look like one. Yeah, the PEPs were the 313, 314, 315, 507 and 508. That was the lot. So 318 is definitely not one. But I must be honest, I'm not a big fan of this particular livery. I think the livery is a bit drab, but yeah, I did not have the livery choice, and I'm not going to change the livery just because I'm not a big fan of the one that was chosen. So anyway, let's get our train up and running. Alright, there's not a huge amount actually needs setting up in this thing. Yeah, I don't think we need a cab light on. Oh, what is this? Oh, demist switch, don't need that. Right, we'll set day headlights and markers. Turn the tail lights off. So that all looks good. Yep, we are all set. Let's let everybody on board. Well, I'm sure the doors did open. We heard the alarm go to say that the doors were opening, but we didn't actually see them open. That's not so hot. Now I haven't got the this thing here set. Platform duties are done. Okay, so I think the doors close automatically. Yeah, there's no option to actually close them. These are door releases. This is another of those locos which can be operated either driver only or with a guard. I would much rather have a guard, but yeah, I need to know the is this going to tell us anything interesting? Nope. But yeah, I can't remember the setting to make it guard operated, and I know by default it is set to be just like one. Yeah, just single, driver operation only. So anyway, I've closed the doors, even though they didn't open visually anyway. Actually, I've just noticed why they didn't open. I opened the wrong side. Right, so we got off to a real flyer. Perhaps so much so, I probably should actually do it again. So here we go. We'll actually let people on now. Some people even got off. I can't say I blame them. Probably thinking, we've got a driver here who doesn't even know what side doors to open. Right, that'll do. Then we can close them now. Right, I think we can now finally get underway. So, Motherwell station then is just under 13 miles. So it's not particularly close. Or rather, it's not particularly far. Oh, that was close. If we have any kind of downward gradient, then we're going to start speeding. I think we're all right. It is quite a quiet train, the old 318. Let's open the windows and get a bit of trackside noise. So 15 mph limit as we come out of Glasgow Central. So up to 20. Yeah, it's very staggered speed increases as we leave here, all going up by just 5 mph at a time. Now I'm pretty sure the 318 was a Scottish exclusive. I don't think it operated in any other part of the UK. We're on a downward gradient here, that's why I need a brake. 1 in 199, it's steep enough for us to be gaining speed. So we're now in a 25 zone, but we'll let the gravity continue to accelerate us here for the moment. So yeah, I mean I'm not 100% certain, but I'm like 95% certain that yeah, the 318 only operated in Scotland. Ground has levelled out, so we'll take it up to 25. And in a few seconds we'll take it up to 30. There we go. We are on another downward gradient again, or we were. So now uphill 1 in 149. I'll finish this this bit about Scottish locos if it kills me. We'll get into the 75 zone before I try again. So, entering the 75 now. There we go, right, straight into notch 4. So, yes, alright, let's get back to it. So, yeah, 318, pretty sure is Scotland only. I've got a few locos that seem to be Scottish exclusives. So, there's this one, the 320, I'm pretty sure was Scotland only. Two others I've got that are definitely Scotland only were the 380 and the 385. And they are two fantastic EMUs. I can only assume there was some kind of exclusivity deal signed, because I think both of those would have worked really well all around the country. But no, only Scotland got them. And I did think that the 322 was Scotland only. Mainly because the one I have only comes with a Scottish livery, the first ScotRail. But in fact the 322, that is an EMU that operated all around the country. It's just that, yeah, I only have the Scotland livery for it. .322 actually isn't that great an EMU, especially compared to its two sister trains, the 320 and the 321, both far better. So, yeah. So we do have our first stop coming up, Cambuslang. I'll tell you what, this does really drive very similarly to a PEP EMU as well, which is a very good thing. I think by now it is well established that I am quite a fan of the PEP EMUs. So this thing driving very much like one, yeah, I've got no problem with that whatsoever. So we're on a 1 in 150, 151 uphill gradient. That will help with slowing us down. And I think it's about to get quite a bit steeper than that. It's now 1 in 137, but I think it's still going to be getting steeper than that. No, it's staying at 1 in 137. But yeah, just step one brakes, and we're coming down at a nice rate. I'm not sure what the max speed of this particular EMU is, but I'm guessing it's around 90 to 95. So there's 90 zone that's coming up. Yeah, we should be able to really see what this thing can do. We need to put this way up into step 3. By my standards, that was pretty good. So, right, remember to do the right side of the doors this time, but here we go. Yep. Absolutely no sign of anyone around. I think there's someone down there. Yeah, they did actually get on, so there we go. It was worth stopping here then. But there is no one else here at all. Now really we need to wait for the that to come up, so we'll close the doors. There we go. They are shut. Let's get back underway. It is quite slow to get going from standstill, which you could say that this has that feature in common with a 322, but this is a much better train than the 322, that is for sure. So, fast approaching the 90 zone. Here are the neutral section. Looks like this didn't have neutral section functionality. I could have sworn it did have that, but it certainly doesn't look it. Anyway, we're in the 90 zone now. See how close we can get to 90. I think we're going to get very close to it. this looks very much like a station that has since been removed. Clearly see, yeah, trackside there has been removed. And the next station coming up, Uddingston. We got up to 86. Yeah, braking a bit too hard there. Oh, I didn't mean to release the brakes either. This is quite a short station, yeah, short platform here, so onto step 3 brakes. I think we might have been able to get the entire train on here, but yeah, I haven't done. Oh well. We did have someone getting on, so let's see how much we missed it by. Well, I mean, this carriage can still use this door fine. I wouldn't want to be stepping out of that one though. But yeah, that's not terrible. I mean, it's not brilliant, but yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, I could have, yeah, if I'd positioned myself better, we could have certainly got the entire train on here. Alright, there's the notification that the platform duty is complete. So doors are shut. Off we go. So 4.5 miles to Motherwell. I've no idea how many stations there are still between us and Motherwell, but I'm fairly certain there's going to be at least one more. Let me pull out of Uddingston. So while Scotland did have the 318 to itself, I think the rest of Britain had the 317. The two are so similar, I really couldn't tell you what the differences between the two are. We're now on a 1 in 135 uphill climb. That's certainly going to impact on our acceleration rate. But yeah, the 318, say that entered service in 1984, and they are still running today, which you know, 41 years and still going. And there have been plenty of other locos which have been running, you know, for less time than that, and have already been retired or are in the process of retirement. The 455 instantly springs to mind. The 455 is a great EMU. It really is a nice one to travel on, apparently. And it's a great one to drive in the game as well. I do really like the 455. that's now history. It's finished. Well, Motherwell is coming along at quite a rate, so I have a feeling this is going to be yeah, the final stop. We're now on a 1 in 100. We're still accelerating though, some good power in this thing. We're up to 86.3 mph. Motherwell station is now appearing on the route display. I don't think we're going to quite make it to 90. So the gradient has rather foiled us there, but I have no doubt at all this train could have made it to 90 without any particular issues whatsoever. We're at 88.5, but yeah, I can't really leave braking much later. Well, I say that, all I've done at the moment is put it in the coast. I didn't actually start braking, but I definitely need to now. Oh, we're coming in a bit fast here. I'll put it in at step 3. There you go. I mean, that's some serious braking power there. But yeah, there we are. Yeah. So I mean that is a bit of a short run, but that was Glasgow Central to Motherwell in the class 318. Yeah, I mean it's a great route despite being very short. If it had been extended a bit to, you know, like to Carstairs or what's the other one, Lockerbie, could have seen a bit more of not only a great route but also a great train. I do really like the 318 and it's a great one to drive. It really does remind me of the PEP, which is an extremely good thing as far as I'm concerned. Certainly drives a lot like a PEP. So yeah, I got absolutely no issues with that train whatsoever. It's a great one, great choice of loco for this particular route. In fact, like I said at the start, I think the loco was the real thing that LaserJet Jordan wanted to see more so than the route itself, even though it is his local route, so I'm sure he was quite happy with that as well. So there we go, yeah. Short but sweet, good run and great choice of loco for it. So that brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.